Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the Ted Show. Happy Monday. I'm super excited to have a new guest and two returning guests on the show. I've got Shane Wise, Jillian Silk, as Jill I call her, but
Yes.
Tom Simoneau, all with EXP Realty, and they're going to give you the 411 on that. But we're here today to talk about a big, wonderful, amazing Brokers Open that we're all doing this Wednesday, which is June 29th. It's a gorgeous property, which Shane's going to give us the 411 on. Welcome to the three of you. How are you this morning?
We're doing great. How are you doing?
Hey, welcome, Ted.
Great. This morning, this afternoon. You know, Ted doesn't know what time or day it is. Please tell us a little bit about you. Before we went live, I said that I wanted the audience to get to know you. And since Shane, I usually start with Jill, but since Shane is the newbie, we're going to start with you. Tell them a little bit about Shane Wise.
Rookie on full display. I like it. But I am Shane Wise with EXP Realty. I've been in the industry since 2011 and I've grown a lot since I started and pushed myself kind of into the most challenging aspects of buying and selling real estate with clients. I always wanted to kind of challenge myself and compete with myself. And I've been able to do that. And I did spend a little bit of time away from the industry. So as I'm coming back, I ran into Tom and Jill, and it's just been a match made in heaven so far. So here we are.
And here we are. See, you did great. What were you nervous about?
I know, right?
All right. So I'll go down to Jill and Tom. Jill, we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about you.
Yes, I've been in the business for a little over 9 years. I have been with EXP for a little over 3 years, and I'm a certified coach, mentor, and teacher.
Woo!
Woo-hoo.
And looking good today. You and Tom are both looking good. You too, Shane, but you know.
Thanks.
All right, Tom, tell us about you.
Well, I've been in the business quite a bit longer than both of these two. I was originally licensed in 1989 as a broker in Maine, so that'll give you an idea of my history.
Wow.
But I've landed with EXP Realty, and I could not be happier. I've also ended up with this lovely lady right here as a business partner, and I think we're really surging forward and making a name for ourselves, and
Absolutely.
we got a great group here. And again, this amazing listing is there's just so much to talk about. I want to get right to it.
All right, let's get right to it. And I got to give you two a shout out for being two of the best contract class instructors I've ever sat in on.
Thank you.
You actually teach the real stuff and not the BS that
Yep.
I sit in on a
We
lot.
teach you how to
All right.
get paid.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
and you teach how to, the contract itself. And for all the realtors who still don't know that there's been a contract change, you should probably reach out to Jill and Tom about that for sure. All right, so let's get to it. Tell us about the property. Who's going to go? Shane?
Yep.
So first I just kind of say that Tom, you know how much I love you, man. But when you were licensed, man, I was 10 years old. So
I was 9. I was thinking that too. I'm like, crawling right
And
now.
she reminds me of this all the time. If there's a dinosaur somewhere, look, it's gone.
I love it.
But this property, we will dive right in, as Tom said. It's a gorgeous property. It's a actually custom built home on Lake Brantley. The original owner took a 3-bedroom house and made it an 8-bedroom, 8 full bath, 3 half bath home. It's got flooring, which I recently learned about. The flooring is so interesting because it's got granite flooring, where the way that it was actually constructed is to basically prevent cracking. So like most homes that have tile floorings of any kind, you usually get those long kind of spiderweb cracks through them. And this is built to where that doesn't happen. So the original owner actually put almost $1 million itself into just the flooring of this home. So it's built very well through the construction period when he did this. And then when I met the current owners, they had a health and wellness business up north in Syracuse, New York. They wanted to come down and expand. Shout out to Freeman Formula, Jeremy and Kimberly Freeman. They're such a beautiful family, and they care so much about people. So they came down to Florida to enjoy the lifestyle. I met them, helped them purchase this house. And since then, I've kept in touch with them. They've made some upgrades. They've added solar panels to reduce the electric bill super significantly. So now that pain of paying such a high electric bill on such a massive property is gone, and now they're being able to put some of that money back into their pockets. They've upgraded the home, 8 new AC units. So like on the newer edition of the house, it actually has a dedicated air conditioning unit for each of the master suites.
Nice.
So it's a pretty significant property, being that there is nothing else like this that exists on Lake Brantley.
And I want to kind of pop in on this too. I know you're talking about it was a massive property. This is over 12,000 square foot property.
Exactly.
When we say it's got the east wing and the left wing, it literally has an east wing and a west wing. There's 4 bedrooms. There's 4 suites, full bedroom suites on the east wing of the property. It has a 10-car garage. It has 2 garages in the back that currently be used as a beach pavilion. One's being used as a fitness area. But on those 2 in the back of the house, they have a boat ramp. So there's double boat ramps going onto Lake Brantley. It has a pool. It has massive 35-foot ceilings.
Oh my God, the ceilings.
And the windows, 35 feet.
Yeah, it's funny.
From the floor to the ceiling on the back of the house to look over the whole entire lake. The sunsets are absolutely magical.
When you walk in the front door, it's incredible. I mean, you walk into this massive room, and like you're saying, 35-foot ceilings, wide open all the way down, a wall of windows looking out at the lake and the sunsets. I mean, you can play basketball in there. It's that big. It's just amazing. It takes your breath away when you walk in through there. And again, you've got the east wing, the west wing. The kitchen was so big. We had a hard time with the widest angle lens, just trying to get a picture of all the kitchen that was there.
Wow.
It's got an additional family room, which is huge. I mean, the master bedroom is huge. There's nothing small about this house whatsoever. Whenever they did stuff to it, they did it top notch and over the top.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine taking a 3-bedroom to an 8-bedroom. Wow.
Yeah, it's massive. And the cool thing about it too is, one thing that I really love about this home is that any room that you're in, from one side to the other, you have panoramic views of that lake.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait. So let's talk about it. There is a Brokers Open this Wednesday. Give them the details on how our realtor friends, and if you don't have a realtor friend and you want one and need one, you want to come see the property, you want to reach out to one of these 3 amazing human beings.
We are doing it this Wednesday from 12 to 3. We're going to be serving small bites. And of course, we're going to have some champagne and some drinks for you, because you've got to be able to celebrate that beautiful view on the lake. And there's nothing better than cocktail in hand, staring out at that lake and those views. So definitely come see this property. We want as many people to come as possible. We want you to bring a buyer. You know, we're looking for anyone to come and just check it out.
And I really believe that our buyer is going to come from a broker. I'm not sure that just all the marketing and advertising, we're going to see people say, oh, geez, that's a great house, I want to buy it. The average person isn't shopping for a 12,000 square foot house. Right. So we really do need the brokers out there, the agents out there, to come and see this house, because it's hard to describe it without actually stating. When you walk in there and you see that, say, oh my God, and something's going to click in your head. So you know what? I've got somebody that I think just might like this house. And it could be used for anything. I mean, it could be a company retreat. I mean, it could
multi-family,
multiple people living there. I mean, just about anything. Gosh, it can have a dance floor, for crying out loud.
Yeah, and actually, it's funny you say that, Tom, about a dance floor, because the owners, they're involved into their daughters' lives. One of them is taking on music, and they've actually shot a full-on music video inside the home in just one of the sections. So the entire video shoot was in just one of the sections.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
There's 11 bathrooms there. 11. You couldn't turn around. There's
11.
There's 11 bathrooms in this house. They're not all full. I think 8 of them are full bathrooms. But oh my gosh, I mean, every direction you go. There's even an exclusive pool bath outside, so you're not tracking water in and out. So I mean, it's got everything: fountains and slides and places for jet skis and boats, and oh my gosh, I mean, I can go on and on and on about it.
I think I'd like to convert the fitness room to a bar with a full-time server.
Oh, you should.
They have a bar.
They have a bar.
They have a bar.
Custom bar.
Actually, a bar that has enough for 15 seating.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm excited to see this, which I'll be there Wednesday as well. Tell us one thing I want to make sure, can people get in? Do they have to, first of all, do they have to reach out to you first in order to get to the property? How does that work?
They do not. So
Okay,
this is
good.
not a gated community. The property is gated, but the gates will be open.
Wonderful.
So to anybody who wants to come, there's going to be no issue getting in. Please come out and see us.
There's lots of parking in there. Like I said, for 8 garages. About one of the garages, there's a limo garage, not a regular garage. There's a limo, so it's extra long, so you can fit your limo in the garage,
Or
just
your
in
boat.
case you happen to have one.
I am going to fall in love with this, no doubt in my mind.
I know an agent that would be happy to sell it to you, Ted.
Yeah, I'm sure my wife would love me coming home with that. I'm going to go there and dream. And
It's got a limo garage. Who doesn't want a limo garage?
I want a limo driver, but that's for another show.
That's a whole nother show.
All right, so it's 107 Shore Drive in Longwood. We'll put all the details in a video in the comments below, and of course we'll be sharing it. We'd love for you guys to come out, bring a buyer, you brokers and agents.
Absolutely.
I guarantee you, we have people out here who are watching this that have a client who's been looking for a property just like this, and this sounds like it's going to be beautiful. Come out, bring your buyer, or at least come out with a buyer in mind, and reach out to Shane, Jill, Tom, myself, or Dana with St. Lawrence Title. We would be happy to get you to where you need to be. I think it's super important in this market when you have a beautiful house like this going on the market. Like Tom said earlier, I can't even imagine the number of people who are relocating here that would potentially want such a beautiful home. I can't wait to see it. All right, so 107 Shore Drive, Longwood. Reach out to Shane, Jill, Tom, myself, or Dana Williams. We will get you there. It's 12 to 3 on this Wednesday, which is June 29th. And we'll see you guys there. I can't wait.
Yes.
Ta-da.
We'll see you there.
I'll see you there. Thank you, Ted.
All right, guys. Take care. Listen, if you have a buyer, I'm serious, I want you to reach out. We'd love for you to come. All right. See you.